Oh, that is real sloppy. I think they just tried too hard. I've never seen this type of fake before. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Emily with MyClosetRocks.com, where we sell pre-authenticated designer fashion. Today, I'm gonna show you the most interesting fake I've ever seen. I'm gonna be doing a comparison of the Louis Vuitton NeoNoe. I have an authentic one and a fake one here. Keep in mind, this is not a substitution for a professional opinion on your bag, so I've linked a couple companies below that you can submit photos to and find out if your bag is real or fake. Before we dive into the details of these two bags, I want to tell you which one is fake and which one is real. This one is the real authentic one, and this one is the fake. Now, just glancing at these, they do look very similar. I do have to say, like, the canvas on this is like not bad. It's fairly comparable to the authentic one, but there are a ton of little inconsistencies within the fake one that I will show you so you can compare your own bag to the real or fake. I had a lovely consignor send me this fake bag. She was unaware that this bag was fake, but I just wanted to do a little video comparing them because it is one of the more interesting fakes that I've ever seen. The reason for this is that it does have a date code and it also has a microchip. So they're trying really hard to make it look like overly authentic. Louis Vuitton bags that were manufactured after January of 2021, they will have a microchip or an RFID chip inside the bag, wallet, or small accessory. This is in replacement of the date code tags that you normally see inside the bags. Bags that were manufactured before this have a date code, and that will be true for all bags that were made by Louis Vuitton. You'll find the serial tag inside the zipper pocket in the interior. They are a little hard to see, so you might need a flashlight to look at it really well. In the fake bag, you'll find the serial number or date code in the inside of the pocket, and it's on a little leather tab. The date code read SP1188. This means that it was manufactured in France in 2018. Then I also scanned for a microchip, and I'll show you how to do that right now. If you're looking to find a microchip in a bag, you're gonna want to download the NFC Tools app. It's a super simple app, and all you need to do is just run it everywhere on the bag until it picks up that microchip. Sometimes it takes a while. Trying to find the, oh my God. Once you get the chip scanned with NFC Tools, it will pull up a bunch of information on the app. When I scanned for a microchip in the fake Louis Vuitton bag, it pulled up about 10 different identifiers, including a link to the Louis Vuitton website, which I have never seen before. I feel like they tried a little too hard to make this bag seem authentic. When I scanned an authentic Louis Vuitton bag, the microchip usually returns 4 types of identifying information. It should have the tag type, technologies available, the serial number, and the DSFID. Because microchips weren't incorporated into Louis Vuitton bags until January of 2021, and this bag says it was made in 2018, tells me that this is a fake bag. Date codes and microchips do not belong in the same bag together. The authentic Louis Vuitton bag does have a date code, and that is because it was made in 2018, so that checks out. The next thing that I look at is the hardware and the logos that are engraved on the hardware, as well as how shiny it is, how matte it is, and if it's even close to the real thing. The hardware on real Louis Vuitton bags won't be super shiny. It's gonna have a little bit more of a brass look. The shoulder strap clasp should have the Louis Vuitton logo, and it's gonna be very evenly spaced and not bubbly, clear, and easy to read. On the fake bag, we do have the gold hardware. However, it feels slightly lighter, a little bit cheaper, and we also have that logo embossed, but it is taking up a lot more room than the authentic one, and the font is slightly off. On the real bag, on the strap, you're gonna have snaps which allow you to lengthen or shorten the strap. And on this hardware, there should be the Louis Vuitton logo. It should be thin and crisp, easy to read around the circumference. The snap on the fake strap, again, is super, super bright gold that's shiny and not as brassy. It does have the Louis Vuitton logo embossed, but it is a lot thicker and the incorrect font. The next piece of hardware is the grommet hardware. The grommet on the authentic one should have Louis on top and Vuitton on the bottom. It is thin and easy to read. The grommet hardware on the fake one, again, is super shiny and has a little bit more of a bubble lettering. The zipper pull in the interior of the bag should be branded. It should also have a slightly angular shape. On the fake one, it also has the engraved logo, but you will notice that the shape of the zipper pull is less angular and more rounded. Next, we're gonna look at the stitching. So the stitching on authentic Louis Vuitton bags is usually pretty subtle and it blends in well with the bag. Looking at the stitching at the rim of the bag, it is going to be thin, it's going to be clean, and it is going to match the canvas almost perfectly. On the fake bag, the stitching is a lot thicker and the color is too dark. Also, if we take a close-up look at this canvas between the authentic and fake one, the fake one is actually a bit more matte and the authentic one has a little bit more of a sheen to it. And normally when I see fake Louis Vuitton bags, they are too shiny, and so this is actually the opposite. You'll also feel it when I press down. The canvas is too thick and stiff. It should have a little bit of pliability, and while it still maintains its shape, it's still a little bit flexible, whereas this one is too stiff. On the side leather tab of the authentic bag, it should have a stitched little triangle. It also should have Louis Vuitton Paris debossed in the leather and a pattern on the outside that is super crisp and clear. On the fake one, the triangle is stitched sloppily and it is too thick. It also has the Louis Vuitton Paris stamped on the leather, but you can see it is inconsistent in the depth of the debossing, and the pattern that is around it is inconsistent as well. Depending on the year, the leather tab on the other side of the bag may say where it was made. It could be France, Italy, or it actually could be another country, could be the US. So if your bag doesn't have the made in on this tab, do not freak out. It depends on the year that it was made. Since this bag doesn't have where it was made on the external leather tab, the interior should tell you exactly where it was made. This authentic bag was made in the US. On the fake tab, it says it's made in France, which checks out with the serial number. However, it is too bubbly and deeply embossed where it is hard to read. Something else that I noticed with the drawstring and the stitching is that it is super, super sloppy. If you look on the back, the authentic one has very uniform stitching, double stitching, and the fake one is the most sloppy stitching I've ever seen on a Louis Vuitton fake bag. And it looks like it's glued almost with like a very vague stitch. There should be a debossed Louis Vuitton logo on the strap leather. On the fake one, you can see the lettering is too close together and it is too extreme of a debossing. On the real bag, you can see that there is the Louis Vuitton logo debossed. It is a lot more subtle and it can fade with time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love comparing real and fake bags. I think it's super fascinating. They always have some weird characteristics and things that I've never seen before. And so I love sharing that with you guys. If you are looking for genuinely authentic luxury bags, including Louis Vuitton, head over to myclosetrocks.com where you can shop with confidence, and we have new arrivals almost daily. Thanks again.